the wink change. Could it be any hotter? Okay, let's break down the wink change. For this, you have to be able to do a one-handed fan. Very briefly, there's some great texts out there to teach you how to do a one-handed fan and some great DVDs. Very briefly, want to hold about half the deck, held between the thumb or the first finger and the pinky finger. Your thumb comes down as low as it can on the back of the cards. Your fingers go as high as they can, and you smear. Without the cards there, you're doing this. Thumb goes up, fingers go down. Now you have to use a new deck of cards for this, or a fairly new deck of cards. Those old beat-up cards from the kitchen drawer aren't going to work for this. There's your one-handed fan. Once you know how to do that, show the face card of the deck, in this case a 7. Riffle through the deck until you find an opposite colored card. There's a red 7. The front packet gets rotated over onto the left fingers, held thumb at the top, fingers at the bottom, and you want your fingers to protrude past the face of the card, pretty far, more than you normally would. You'd probably normally hold it about here. But you want those fingers there to make this next move a little easier. Do your one-handed fan. Now the 7 down here at the bottom of the fan is what's going to be added here. Under the larger motion of sweeping from left to right, you're going to feed this bottom card onto the fingers. So big sweeping motion, you'll feed this right onto the fingers. Continue turning. So now you're here. All that's going to happen is your left fingers are going to squeeze shut. To make it a little bit faster, you're going to get some pressure off the fan. Your fan is right here in place. You're going to start squeezing up with the left fingers. See if we can expose this here. So you have some pressure there. The fan's going to quickly come up. The cards push flush, and the fan comes back down. The fan just barely covers the face of the deck. So you've got that pressure there. Your fingers are pushing up. The fan's pushing down. One more time, a little slower. Like that. At full speed, you show your 7. Do your fan. As you turn, you're feeding this card